Wagwan, everybody. I am your Jamaican Queen, Miss. Wagwan, everybody. I am your Jamaican Queen, Miss Y. You are tuned into How I See It TV, and this is Why Caught Alive. A live post. That's what I caught. I don't know why I hit the live button. This was supposed to be a pre-recorded video. So anyways, please remember to like this video, share the links to my channel if you feel like my content needs some more crowd, subscribe if you have not done so yet, follow me on Instagram, Twitter now called X at How I See It, and on TikTok at How I See It TV. Now, as I said, this was supposed to be a pre-recorded video. Anyways, I hit the live button, so y'all are gonna get this commentary anyways. So I saw a post by Sundy Carter, and if y'all don't know Sundy Carter, she or Sunday, I don't know how she pronounced her name, but that lady from Basketball Wives, ex-cast member of Basketball Wives, she made a post yesterday talking about Jackie Christie, because Jackie is the topic of every conversation this season on Basketball Wives. So Sundy has joined the chat, and she is the one who has literally, in my opinion, been given the current cast members of Basketball Wives all these recordings and text messages from that are allegedly Jackie Christie talking mess about Shawnee and Evelyn and Brooke and Brandy. And let me state this. I don't agree with some of the things that Jackie is accused of saying in some of these text messages and in some of these recordings. Jackie isn't perfect by any extent of the imagination. However, none of these women on the show is perfect. They all talk mess about each other. They aren't going to have me sit and believe that Shawnee doesn't sit and talk mess about Brandy and Jackie to Evelyn. They're not gonna convince me that Evelyn doesn't sit around and talk mess about the rest of the cast, with Shawnee, because it seems like Shawnee is in the business of protecting Evelyn and her foolishness, but everybody else has to answer for their behavior. Talking about normally I would say thank you for your services, but you didn't say thank you for your services to Evelyn when she was saying those stereotypical race things to CC and OG. Now you're mad, Shawnee, because Jackie said that you are a narcissist and that you're not a good friend to her. But you kind of are a narcissist, Shawnee, when you think about it, because these women on this show, they are not allowed to share their honest opinion of you for fear of being fired. And if the women on that cast aren't sucking up to Shawnee and basically kissing her, you know what, then they don't have a spot on that show. We saw Shawnee basically bully the Gavon sisters off of the Miami show. Brandy, just a few seasons ago, it was Shawnee, Evelyn, and Tammy who bullied you off of Basketball Wives LA, and Jackie was literally the only person that, well, Jackie and Malaysia at the time were the only people filming with you. We saw how these women helped to bully Malaysia off of the show that she helped to build. So why is Jackie Christie the worst of them all? Oh, because a lame friend with a bone to pick recorded their conversations. And here's why I'm saying that Sundy Carter is dumb. Because in the post that she made, talking about, well, she didn't stab Jackie in the back. Jackie stabbed her in the back first because they had I guess, some business deal in the works, and Jackie is doing the business by herself. So essentially, Jackie allegedly stole the business or removed Sunday from the partnership. But here's why that doesn't make sense to me, Sunday, and why you're dumb. So if y'all had an agreement that y'all were going to do this business together, and you see, according to you, Jackie Christie on TV talking about this business and not mentioning you, and this is according to Sunday, why would you not draw up a cease and desist? Hmm? Why would you not get lawyers involved? If this was an idea that both of you came up with, according to you, and Jackie is out here acting like she is the brains by herself of the operation, and that you weren't involved in any way, shape, or form, and you have proof of this, why not go to lawyers, Sunday? Instead, you continue to pretend to be Jackie's friend so that you could what? Entrap her, ask her questions about the show, ask her questions about the cast, and then record her response in a moment where she is venting because she's upset at the way that she's been treated by Shawnee. Because let's be clear, Shawnee not having Jackie as part of any promo during last season was messed up. And Jackie had every single right to go off. And yes, she was talking her ish, and she said some things about Brandy that was just, in my opinion, not okay. We just gotta call a spade a spade. Some of the things that Jackie said was just not okay. But Sunday, if you were that upset, why continue to be her friend? Why not blast her for stealing your business idea and presenting it on the show instead of sitting around pretending to be her friend still, recording her so that you could give these recordings to Evelyn and Brooke? That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. So it seems like you prioritized Sunday. You put as a priority being messy and being a news carrier and making sure these other women had the tea for a TV show. You prioritized that over your business. Because if it was really about the business deal that Jackie excluded you from, then you would have gone the legal route to ensure that one, she couldn't use the business idea, that she would stop speaking on the business idea on the show, and that she couldn't go forward with the business idea as y'all had planned it out. But instead of getting legal, you decided to record phone conversations and send screenshots of text messages. Make that make sense. No wonder Jackie didn't want to do business with you, because you're not business minded, Sunday. A person who has a strong business mind wouldn't care about being messy for a TV show. How is Evelyn going to help you with this business deal? How is Brooke going to help you with this big business deal that you're no longer a part of? It's given you wanted to be on back on the show so badly, Sunday, that instead of focusing on a lawsuit against Jackie, you said, let me chummy up to these same women who have not put my name, who have not entered my name in rooms where I'm not present in, so that I can have an opportunity to come back on the show. And I see them present the seating chart for the reunion. And what it looks like is they are probably going to, because Jackie has been paying them dust this whole season, and they haven't been able to get under Jackie's skin. And Jackie is operating unbothered. She's apologized to Brandy, and that's the only apology it seems like Jackie's going to give. And because Jackie is unbothered, they feel like, in my opinion, if they bring you to the reunion, that's going to get under Jackie's skin. But I don't think that's going to work because you probably gave us all the information and a lot of people just don't care. And the reason why a lot of people don't care is because it's so obvious that it's a take down Jackie season. Y'all have been trying to take Jackie down for several seasons now, and it's not working because people love that cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs lady, because she has remained the same person from season 1 to now. And she hasn't been faking. Evelyn is on the show faking like she's a good person. And what's crazy is while they were filming trying to take Jackie down, all their lives were in shambles. And all of the things happening in their lives was about to be exposed. Because now, word on the street is that allegedly Evelyn's daughter is about to have a baby by the game, allegedly. I don't know who that girl's baby daddy is, but that's what the streets are saying, right? The game was engaged to Evelyn's best friend for some time, which would mean that the game would have been around Shawnice, and that's Evelyn's daughter. The game would have been around Shawnice when she was a child. And Evelyn wants to, in another season, wanted to call Jackie out for not being a good mother. And that might be true, but still, that's none of Evelyn's business. When she was on her show, remember when she had that reality TV show on the O Network, her daughter was, I think, 18 years old. And she had just turned 18 and was dating this old 50-something-year-old man and was having issues in that relationship. And she was talking to her mom about how, she isn't experienced. She hasn't lived, a life yet. She just turned 18 and she got with this man when she just turned 18. And now, the relationship isn't working out. And instead of Evelyn saying, yeah, a 50-something-year-old should not be with an 18-year-old. It's predatory. Instead of Evelyn saying that to her daughter, who's saying, Mom, at this point in time, I'm no longer comfortable in this relationship with this old ass man. You know what Evelyn told her daughter? She said, you know what? Relationships are hard. But Evelyn wants to present like she's a good mom. Remember, Jennifer told us, y'all. Jennifer told us, well, Shawnee told us that according to Jennifer, Evelyn used to leave Shawnice at the house with her roommates while Evelyn was out and about, busting it open and farting all over the place. Shawnee said this when Shawnee got mad at Jennifer in Amsterdam. Shawnee told us that those were the things that Jennifer was saying about Shawnice, which is why Jackie could have said, while you are out here talking about my parenting and spreading rumors about my parenting, what if I was to spread the rumors that your daughter is a builder hole? And that was a fair question. And that was a fair question. And they got over that. And here comes Evelyn, how many seasons later, not having a storyline. So she has to bring that up again. Sunday, you're not smart. If I were you, I wouldn't have sent any of those text messages and any of those voice notes to any of those women. They would have to give me a contract for me to appear on Basketball Wives, where I would present the information. But they probably promised you, Sunday, they probably promised you a spot on Basketball Wives if you would give them the information, and you, like a dummy, said okay, and then they didn't cast you for the new season. This takedown Jackie season isn't working. People are tired of this kind of reality TV. Like, why was Shawnee even there? Why is Shawnee here? Aren't you supposed to be a preacher's wife somewhere? Why are you on the show sitting around women who are calling each other all kinds of bitches and getting ready to fight and all of that? You're supposed to be above that, Shawnee. And what's funny is Shawnee and her pastor husband are now being exposed for allegedly scamming the church folks out of $4 million. So while they're here trying to expose Jackie, the people are exposing them. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, right? Because I heard, the church service where I guess Pastor Keon was telling the people that he needed them to donate $2,100 to help with the reconstruction of the church. And now, mark you, Shawnee and Keon, they are millionaires, right? They could dip into their pockets to help with the reconstruction of the church. But this is what these mega churches do, y'all. And of course, they don't need to dip into their own personal funds for the rebuilding of a church, but to be asking some regular people for $2,100 each, that's some crazy work. That's some crazy work. But these mega church people, some of these congregants, some of these people who are members of the congregation in some of these mega churches, they will move heaven and earth for their pastors, y'all. They will take the last out of their savings account if their pastor goes on the pulpit and says, the Lord spoke to me last night and he told me that somebody needs to sow a seed offering of faith and watch him work in their lives. That's all they need to hear, that the Lord spoke to the pastor and told the pastor that they needed to take some money out of their bank accounts to give to the church so that God can move in their lives. And those people will beg, kill, steal, and borrow so that they can sow that seed offering. Because the pastor said, God said, somebody needed to do it. Jennifer Williams, her fiance, is out here being exposed for allegedly running a Ponzi scheme. My grandmother always say, when you're digging a grave for somebody, make sure you dig two. Because the same hole that you're digging for somebody is the same hole that you're going to fall down in. Yeah. So they're on this show digging holes for Jackie, and they're all falling down in that same hole. Sunday had to come out with a whole statement saying that she didn't stab Jackie in the back first. Because what kind of friend sits on the phone listening to your friend vent and you record it and send it to her ops? And now you want to say, oh, the reason why I did it is because she stole the business concept that we were supposed to do together. So if you have paperwork, Sunday, that y'all were supposed to do this business project together, why aren't you filing a lawsuit instead of sending Evelyn and the rest of them mess to use on a TV show? Well, you're not about your business. That's why Jackie didn't want to do business with you. So, all right, y'all. Those are my thoughts on that post Sunday Carter made last night. And those are my thoughts too on Basketball Wives. And another thing, real quick. Brooke, I am sorry that you lost your daughter. And reality TV is supposed to follow your truth. And if the truth is that you are still grieving the loss of your daughter, which I think you are, then I don't think, Brooke, that Basketball Wives is the show that you need to be on. You need to be on a show about grief therapy. And let me tell you why. Because Basketball Wives is not a safe space. Basketball Wives is not conducive for your healing. It's not. And Brooke is saying that Jackie is poking at the soft spot. But it isn't Jackie that's bringing all this mess to you. It's the people on the show who want to fight with Jackie, who are bringing you all these things that Jackie has said. And they're the ones poking at this deep wound that you're saying that you have, this deep open wound that can't heal. And it's crazy to me that Brooke isn't saying to herself, these people know that I am grieving my daughter. Why are they bringing me this mess that Jackie has said? If you guys really cared for Brooke, and I'm talking about the cast of um, Basketball Wives LA, if they really cared about Brooke, they would not have brought any of those screenshots. They wouldn't have sent Brooke any of those screenshots. They wouldn't have had Brooke listening to any of those recordings. They would have just left it alone. But they have to put on a show. And because they have to put on a show, they don't mind. They don't mind poking and poking and poking at Brooke's wound in the name of entertainment. And now Brooke is saying that Jackie is poking at her. Jackie isn't even saying anything to Brooke. Jackie is not even saying anything to Brooke. They are the ones that keep on going to Jackie with the same old regurgitated, we are mad at you because you were running your mouth. And that's okay. But Evelyn really has no reason to be mad at Jackie. Okay, she said that she wanted to slap you. And she said she wanted to slap you because you were body shaming her. Okay, so what? How many people have you run up on, Evelyn? How many people have you thrown glasses and bottles at? How many people have you called out their name? But now Jackie is just the most evil person because she said that she wanted to slap you. Shawnee can't trust Jackie because Jackie says she's a narcissist and a mean girl. Lady, you are a mean girl. We have seen it season after season on the show. The only person who legitimately has a reason to be mad at Jackie is actually Brooke and Brandy. And Jackie apologized to Brandy. And she's done apologizing to Brooke because Brooke is just stretching this thing way out of proportion. You went on the reunion last season, Brooke, and you lied that Jackie, she wasn't there for you. She didn't reach out to you. The lady said, "Yeah, I texted you. I didn't show up to the funeral because I just can't do funerals." And instead of receiving that and saying, "Listen, I understand. I wish that you were there, but I can receive that that was just something that you couldn't do. And I appreciate that you did text me. I appreciate that you did reach out to me in that way." Instead of doing that, you decided that you were going to drag this storyline about your daughter's passing and Jackie not being there for you for a storyline. So, where's the lie that Jackie told? Jackie didn't lie when she said Brooke was using her daughter's passing for a storyline. Because if it wasn't for a storyline, then Brooke would have been able to understand where Jackie was coming from when she said, "I just couldn't show up for you in the way that you wanted me to because I just wasn't capable because of my own traumas." Jackie said this, but Brooke didn't want to receive it. She wanted to be mad for a TV show. And so that's what she's doing. And now she continues to poke and poke and poke at Jackie. And Jackie's like, "You know what? At this point, I said what I said. I said what I said." Jennifer got no reason to be mad at Jackie because Christian, he definitely needs a background check ran on him. Like, let's be for real, for real. I listened to this anonymous person talking about how she was allegedly scammed by Jennifer's fiance, Christian. So if Jennifer's still mad that Jackie and that girl from last season ran a background check on Christian, Jennifer needs to get over it because a couple more background checks need to be run on him. All right, y'all. Those are my thoughts. Please remember to like this video, share the link to my channel if you feel like my content needs some more crowd. Subscribe if you have not done so as yet. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, now called X, at How I See It, and on TikTok at How I See It TV. Replay gang, please drop down in the comment section below and tell me how you see things too. And until next time, walk good. Bye.